Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Last week was the 85th birthday of the one and only Peter Cullen himself. To celebrate, I thought, why not? I'll do a full-length review, something I haven't done in a very long time. So to celebrate, let's take a look at the 2009 Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. I don't care what anyone says, none of the Studio Series Bayverse Primes have come close to topping this one. I mean, just take a look at all the detailing in the chest. We'll look at this closer later. And going down to his legs and his arms, it's like he leaped off of the screen. He is 98% screen accurate. Even the back is screen accurate, with the positioning of the fuel tanks as well as the back tire covers, and even these things right here on his calves. I'm telling you, they did not skimp on any of the details for this figure. They absolutely nailed it with the head sculpt. Yes, his face shield has a scratch on it because, hey, I've had this figure for 17 years. His eyes are unpainted because he has electronic lights and sounds. Let's turn off the lights for this.
I am Optimus Prime.
I mean, how cool is that? Not only does he look super screen accurate, but he also has electronic lights and sounds. This was back in the day when Hasbro actually had the budget to make very detailed action figures and include additional gimmicks and features. For example, take a look at the mechanical detailing in the windshield. You can see all the gears and gizmos in there, making him look a lot more robotic. And when you move this whole section up and down, the gears and gizmos actually move. Automorph technology. You can also mess with the doors too because they're spring-loaded. To activate the Energon blades, just pull back on this little lever and they will flip out. Do the same thing over here, and there, he's got his Energon blades. The Energon blades are done in a nice orange paint, and they both have Cybertronian symbols molded into them. The only thing I don't like is that the Energon blades make it impossible to straighten out his arms, so I always have to keep them positioned like this. For articulation, the head can move up and down. You can extend the neck all the way up, if you want. Giraffe Prime. He can look left, and he can look right. I don't think he can do a full 360, and I don't recommend trying. The shoulders can do a full 360, the shoulders on a ratchet joint. Arms can move up and down. He has a bicep swivel, as well as a fist swivel. He's got 90 degrees of an arm bend, and if you undo the shoulder connection, it becomes a butterfly joint, giving him more range of movement. He can kick forward, and for some reason the transformation sound was activated. He can't really do a side karate kick, those tires on his thighs get in the way. He can kick back. This whole figure is loaded with ratchet joints. He's got 90 degrees of a knee bend. He does have a thigh swivel, but it's very tight, and it's barely even a swivel. The feet can move up and down for transformation, and he has an ankle tilt. You can adjust the truck thingies however way you want. I like to keep them like this because it's screen accurate. For comparison, here he is with the 2007 Leader Class Optimus Prime. This is the All-Spark Power repaint, Nightwatch Optimus Prime. And there's no doubt about it, the 2009 figure is definitely an upgrade. But I'll always have a special place in my heart for this one. I mean, it is after all the very first Bayverse Prime figure. Here he is with the original Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Megatron. Man, you do not see Leader Classes this big anymore. Here he is with the Dark of the Moon Ultimate Optimus Prime. It's not the worst Prime figure, but it's definitely not the definitive Bayverse Prime figure. Here he is with Masterpiece Ironhide. Punk-ass Decepticon. Any last words? Here he is with Studio Series 86 Commander Class Prime, G1, and Bayverse. And here he is with Edwin. That's just the nickname that I gave to the Shide Robot Deformation Optimus Prime. He's a cheap $15 knockoff of this one. So if you don't want to get a $60 Studio Series figure for your destructive 5-year-old, hey, you've got this guy. Now, let's get Optimus Prime transformed into his truck mode. For this, let's move to the bedroom, because we're gonna need the room. I always like to start off by bringing down these little truck bits on the windshield. And let's get the Energon blades out because they will get in the way. Take the left side of his chest, lift it up, and unpeg it. Repeat the steps over here on the right side. Next, we're gonna push down these blue flamey bits inside, and then unplug these sections right here. Next, we're gonna pull the shoulder out just a little bit so we can untab it and then swing this whole section down. And then we're gonna spin the arm itself around. Repeat the steps over here, pull the shoulder out, untab it, and then bring it down.
Optimus Prime.
We know you are. So yeah, bring down the shoulder and then spin the arm around. Straighten out the arm, rotate it to the side, straighten it out, rotate it to the side, bring up these little silver bits, then bring the arms together.
I am Optimus Prime.
We know. And you're gonna wanna push the shoulder out on its double hinge like so. Push it outward. And before doing anything else, untab the upper body. Bring down Optimus's head, and then we can swing over the two halves of the windshield. Bring up those pistons to get them out of the way, and this part here is gonna slide into a groove in the arms. Now we can start to tab everything together, forearms and the windshield. Get those pistons out of the way because they like to flop around. Then we can slide this panel forward, just give it a quick shift, and then unfold the panels to form the truck engine. Bring them over and tab them together. Now we can bring down the pistons and tab them into place. And yes, like an idiot, I forgot to swing back the Energon blades. Hold on. And there you go. We've got the cab all done. Bring down the back tire covers, rotate them around, and then unfold them and bring them down. Now to work on the feet. As you can see, the truck rail has already fallen out, so just close up the feet and untab them to unfold them. Repeat the steps over here. Next, tab everything together. Bring down the sides of the legs. They're gonna soft tab right in here, soft tab right in here. Then we're gonna tab the tire into the side of the foot, and then tab it right under the headlight. Repeat the steps over here. Raise up the side tires, and then pull out the thigh tires, like so. And now we're gonna bring everything down. Then we're gonna swing the whole cab section over. The engine is gonna clip right into the truck grille, and then we're gonna clip the door right into this slot. Same thing over here. More than likely the fenders will come undone, so just tab them back in. The back tire covers will tab into place like so, and that will lock in the back tires. Lastly, we're gonna untab the back and open it up. This panel's on a soft peg, so just unpeg it and rotate it back. Now we can open up both sides. This panel we're gonna push, slide, and tab it into place. Repeat the steps over here. Push, slide, and tab. And yes, there's a lot of stress marks and broken tabs because it's an old figure. We're gonna flip the rooftop over. Then we're gonna swing out the exhaust pipe, rotate it around, and it'll plug in. Repeat the steps over here. All that's left to do is close up the panels, and there we go. There's Optimus in his truck mode. Now, let's return to the table. And there we have Optimus Prime transformed into his truck mode, the 1992 Peterbilt 379. And this truck mode is absolutely gorgeous. Even with all the engineering and details they put into the robot mode, they still managed to pull off a successful truck mode as well. The transformation is a bit complex, but it's still pretty straightforward and enjoyable, which is a huge bonus. And let's not forget, push this button to activate the truck idling engine sounds. Super cool. And also, he rolls very well. And that's of course because he's got pinned wheels. Hasbro, get rid of the clip-ons. For comparison, here he is with the 2007 Nightwatch Leader Class Optimus Prime. This is where Revenge of the Fallen Prime is definitely an upgrade. This truck mode was cool and all, but it looks way too geometric compared to this one. Also, the back looks much better on this one. This one has its gun sticking out like a sore thumb. Here he is with Megatron in his scary-looking Cybertronian tank mode. Man, these two sure look great together. Again, I am so sad that we no longer see leader classes this big anymore. Here he is with Ultimate Optimus Prime from Dark of the Moon. The truck mode is okay. Certainly not as good as this one, but it's still pretty decent. Once again, I'm glad that the back of the cab cleans up very nicely. Here he is with Studio Series 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime. And boy, do I love to look at these two side by side, G1 and Bayverse. the Freightliner FL86, and the 1992 Peterbilt 379. And just for the heck of it, here he is with several other flat-nosed truck Optimus Primes. That's a lot of primes. And let's not forget, here he is with Edwin. I may not be too crazy about this figure, but he does have nice paint. And you gotta give credit where it's due. At least the truck mode looks really cool. And that concludes my review for Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. This is a 10 out of 10 figure. If you want a Bayverse Prime figure that is 98% screen accurate, has a transformation that despite being complex is still straightforward and enjoyable, then this figure is definitely for you. I don't own any of the Studio Series Bayverse Prime figures. I don't even want the Masterpiece figure because none of them can top this one. So if you're fortunate enough to find this figure, you have struck gold. He is as close to perfect as any Bayverse Prime figure will ever get. But of course, there is no such thing as the perfect action figure. If you love him, pick him up. Thank you all for watching. I am Master Prime, and I'll see you all next time. Till all are one.